backs against the wall. Nowhere to go. Either fight or fall. What is going on, guys? It's your boy, the MC Tan Month and V-Side Tan Tiger 01. The Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, Tan Tiger 01. Twitch at MC Tan 1. Follow me on Instagram as well. And hit that bell notification button. This is your preview for the Bangladesh versus Afghanistan match in the Super 4 stage of the Asia Cup 2018. Both teams, one loss. Both teams must win. Both teams last chance to survive. I would say this match is going to be more interesting than the India-Pakistan match, because as for India and Pakistan, even if one of them wins or loses, they always, Pakistan has Bangladesh to rely on to win, to pick up their win, and India has Afghanistan to rely on to pick up another win. But from from an Afghani standpoint, I don't expect too many changes because the last match was very close. I think they're gonna pretty much use the same combination. Maybe bring in Samuel Lashanwari, but given the form of Hasmutullah Shahidi, I don't see that happening. As for Bangladesh, we've seen this story before. We've seen Bangladesh bringing in these changes, and we've seen it fail before. Shamma Sarkar and Imrul Kais are called up. Apparently, I believe right now they're in Dubai or something, or maybe about to land in Dubai, and or Abu Dhabi or whatnot, and they're supposed to have a match. Yeah, and they're supposed to cope with the heat and whatnot. Well, they have a few hours to get used to it, I guess. And when in that regard, you can just pray that they bat first. They don't bowl first, they bat first. What do I think the outcome will be? I think this will be somewhat of a bit of a closer game. Not that much closer, a bit of a closer game, but I still think Afghanistan comes out on top, because I think Afghanistan is showing more of a hunger to win this Asia Cup for some reason. At least through their performance, they're showing more of a hunger to win this Asia Cup than Bangladesh are, which is sad to say. One of my commenters, Tejas Guru, he actually pointed out something pretty good, which I actually mentioned before as well. I believe not maybe very clearly, but I've made mention of it before. If I haven't, well, he has pointed it out. Well, he actually pointed out an Indian perspective, because I think it's Indian as well. Here's the thing: India, they have 30 to 35 players ready to go at snap of a finger, just like that. So their replacements are good. So even if a Virat Kohli is not playing, even if a Dinesh Karthik is not playing, even if a Shikhar Dhawan is not playing, this is by no means anything different from their best side, because their best side is a combination of 11 from a pool of maybe 40. Bangladesh does not have this type of headache. At one very brief moment, they had a headache that who do we pick, because all of them are so good. Right now, their headache is who do we leave out, because so many of them are not performing. So that is not a good headache to have. Like I said, I still think Bangladesh are going to, Mashrafi might get his 3 more wickets needed for his 250 wickets or whatnot. But apart from that, I do not see Bangladesh winning. In fact, what baffles me is that, are they finally going to play Nazmul Islam Oppu? Are they finally going to play a specialist left arm spinner? Or are they going to stick with Mosaddeq Hussain and whatnot? Are they going to give Mominul Haq? And even if they replace Mosaddeq Hussain for another batsman, are they going to bring in Mominul Haq? Or are they going to stick with Mosaddeq Hussain, who bowls his part-time off breaks, which Mahmudullah can also bowl? As for what changes do I see happening, first of all, I see Nazmul Hussain Shanto not being used up until the thing, the Zimbabwe home series. In fact, the Zimbabwe home series, Nazmul Hussain Shanto, Mominul Haq, Shama Sarkar, you're gonna see a lot of them. In fact, that might be one that I actually pay to watch. It's only around about $10 anyway, so. But I want to see the performances of the Bangladeshi players. Well, and to be honest, Ashraful's not at a good start. Did not have a good start. He got off for one run in the BCB Red versus BCB Green or some shit in that balding cricket ground, the Sheikh Abu Nasser cricket ground. It looks like it's apparently balding. So I see Imrul Khair replacing Nazmul Hussain Shanto, and there was most likely going to be one more change in the middle. I don't know. Do they drop Mustafiz or no? I don't think they should drop Mustafiz because last time they played without Mustafiz. Maybe they play an extra pacer by dropping, because I don't think Mosaddeq Hussain sticks around. Maybe they play another pacer by dropping Mosaddeq Hussain and putting in Abu Haider Rani. Maybe they replace Mosaddeq Hussain with Mominul Haq. Maybe they replace Mosaddeq Hussain with Nazmul Islam Opu. But whatever may be the case, you like, I'm expecting at least two changes in the Bangladesh squad. Not like it's going to make a difference, like, in my objective opinion. I think Bangladesh, they're going to come closer, but they're still going to lose, and they're going to be like, all that media drama before the Zimbabwe series and whatnot. But apart from that, the batting order. Look, there's been talks about moving Mehdi Hasan up the order. Where do you move him? Okay, I would say put him at number 6. If you're gonna play the extra bowler, put him at number 6. But apart from that, Mehdi is no opener. Number 3 is Shakib Al Hasan. Number 4 is Mushfiqur Rahim. Then you have Mahmud Allah. Yeah, so these 3 spots are taken. Where else do you put him? And maybe we'll even get if you want a dedicated heavy hitter, maybe replace Mosaddeq Hussain with Ariful Haq. Just don't give him the ball. And in fact, Ariful Haq has at least one delivery experience, I think, or a few delivery experience with Afghanistan. But yeah, this will be a very interesting contest tomorrow. In fact, this will be the more important contest tomorrow, Bangladesh versus Afghanistan, because both of them are fighting to survive. In this battle, maybe Afghanistan is going to lose, but they have been in these situations before, I believe. So they have not full experience, but they have a decent amount of experience how to deal with this. And here's where that will also factor in, because we saw some of their inexperience costing them a few runs here and there, and in the end, these few runs were something that determined the outcome of the Afghanistan-Pakistan match. Will this lack of experience come back to haunt them again? That is to be seen. We have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. All right, that's about it. Let me know what you what you think about the outcome of the match tomorrow, or what you predict is going to be the outcome of the match tomorrow, and who your playing 11 is going to be, and who do you think the proper changes should be for Afghanistan and especially for Bangladesh. Right? That's it. Leave your comment section below and hit that like and subscribe button. This is what the Entertainment Reset, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.